If you're like me, you probably haven't been responsible in taking care of your tools. Your tools next to your hands are the most important things that you use in the garden. And if you look at this one, you'll see that it's all rusty and really doesn't open like it open as wide or as good as it should. And this one's the same way. Now, previously, I would have just thrown these away and went out and bought others. But being more frugal, I'm going to take these apart and see if I can clean them using vinegar, baking soda, and a steel wool pad, and some 3-in-1 oil. Okay, here are the supplies that I mentioned I'm going to use. Steel wool, common white vinegar, and baking soda. So the first thing I'm going to do is just pour vinegar into my container here with my tools, and I'm going to let it soak for 24 hours. And you can see that there's a lot of rust and buildup on this, and hopefully the vinegar will remove the majority of it. If it doesn't, then we'll come back tomorrow and make a paste with the baking soda and soak it some more, or actually use the steel wool to scrub it and go from there. Okay, we're going to use enough vinegar to cover the tools. Okay, that should be enough. And if you look carefully, you'll see bubbles starting to form around the tools. And that bubbling will continue over the course of time, and then it will start to eat away at the rust that has built up. So I went ahead and I added 2 more of my tools into the vinegar solution. And like I said, we'll come back tomorrow, take a look and see how they're doing, and decide then if we need to add some baking soda in a paste to scrub it, or if the vinegar did the job itself. Now, excuse me, if you look at these tools, conservatively, each tool is about $19.99. Why it's $19.99 and they don't round it off to just 20, I don't know, but usually it's about $19.99. So that's 4 that we have in here. That's $80. It's easier to, and makes more sense financially and practically and frugally if you can clean your tools and keep them polished and in working order rather than having to spend money needlessly. So hopefully this will work out for me, and I will have taught myself a very useful and practical lesson. Good morning. So it's the next day, and we still have the tools in the vinegar and baking soda solution. We're going to go ahead and rinse them off with cold water and come back and show you the difference. So we have all the tools washed and dried. I'm going to finish drying them off a little bit here. So what we really have next to do is just to put them back together, and we're going to spray the moving parts with WD-40, and they should be good to use. And hopefully in the future, I will take better care of them and they won't get this bad as they were again. Okay, let's see. Let's put this one back together first. And take the screw. Put a washer on. Take the screw. And if this one fits, no, it's not that one. It doesn't fit flush. Okay, we're putting the second one back together. We have the screw in and the washer and the nut. We're going to use some WD-40. If you have 3-in-1 oil, that will work also. But we're going to lubricate the moving parts. Then we're going to put our spring back in. And tighten up. So we have 2 of the 4 completed. We're going to do this one next. And same step as same procedure as the previous one. And put this washer back on. Now we're going to use WD to lubricate everything. Put spring back in. Okay, have them clamped together. We're going to tighten down the nut. And there we go. And last but not least, this one. Get the washer back on. And the nut. Tighten down a little bit. Put the spring in. Okay. Now tighten, lock it. Now tighten down. I think I may have tightened down a little too much on this one. There we go. All 4 of these are now cleaned and operational. This is my primary go-to one. I'm not going to clean it, and I use this one a lot too. I'm not going to clean it either, but these will be cleaned or getting cleaned at some point. So here are the 4 that are all cleaned and polished. Again, what I used was normal distilled vinegar, white vinegar, and baking soda, and a stainless steel scrub. It probably work better with steel wool. Probably would work better with steel wool, but I couldn't find any. But overall, I'm happy with it. And as I said, I have saved myself about $80 because I didn't have to throw them away, and it was not too difficult to clean them. I hope you enjoyed the video and you got something out of it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a like and a comment, and I'll be sure to respond. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, take a moment to consider doing so. I can grow a lot of vegetables and fruit by myself, but I cannot grow the channel without your help. If you do decide to subscribe, don't forget to hit the like button and the notification bell all, so you'll be notified whenever I upload new content. Chances are, if you like my content, your family and friends will also. So until next time, always remember to stay strong, stay blessed, and grow, grow, grow. Give the thanks to God, for without Him, we are nothing. Until the next time, take care.